seems to be well back in the pack. Ronnie Johnson looks like he'll continue this race, and regardless of how he finishes, will retain his second place points finish in the Havatampa National Series tonight. Of course, that means a lot in the way of not only money, but it also still means a lot in the prestige of it. Here's the battle with Dale McDowell, Jimmy. Look at him going inside. G2 David Gibson coming into the race. Now he's going strong to the outside. He's going to the high side. It's like, don't scare me too much, but let me into that rough, and I'll run for my life. There they go.
That's exactly what's happening, but as we were talking about that high side earlier in the race, if it would stay just smooth enough, they could throw those wheels up in that loose stuff, get a good firm bite, then shoot off of those corners like being shot out of a gun.
Bill Frye in front of Scott Bloomquist. That's your second place car now. B4 of Jack Boggs is third, and behind him, Freddie Smith still holding on to fourth.
10 laps remaining. It's still anybody's race, but it's going to be hard to reel in that number 66 of Bill Frye.
Bill Frye, unless some mechanical gremlin gets a hold of him and his car, has got himself on a path to victory and glory tonight. This is one of the great comeback stories in Havatampa Dirt Racing Series history, because Bill Frye has not won a race on this racetrack since the July qualifier in 1994, and has had more trouble on this racetrack than anybody, it seems like, ever since, other than Freddie Smith. And Freddie Smith is on the inside here. Here comes the 66. I believe that is Bill Frye going around Darrell Lanigan right there. Bill, of course, picking off the lap traffic one by one as they keep flying by. Looking a little loose there, way up on the high side in turn 1 and 2. Boy, that is rough looking up there, Jimmy.
He does live reckless. He does live reckless. Let me tell you, when you're running over 100 miles an hour getting up in that loose stuff, look at this Scott Bloomquist now. Scott gets high. Is someone else going to reel him in?
Scott has decided, now enough is enough. I'm coming after you, Bill. Get ready, because here I come, and I'm not afraid to tell you about it. Look at that. He's jumped to the high side now. They both stayed low. They both made incredible progress all through this race, but Bill was the first to take that move, go to the outside, and we've got 5 laps to go with him still trying to hold off Scott, but Scott is coming after him. Scott Bloomquist is a champion. He wants a win.
On the inside, there goes Freddie Smith to the inside of Jack Boggs.
He's moving into third.
Freddie Smith on the inside of Boggs.
It's incredible what Freddie Smith has done in this race. He has increased the most positions in this race, but Bill Frye's also started deep back there. The 66 car of Johnny Burton is also still a little bit of a factor back there to pick up one more position, it looks like, possibly over Clint Smith. But that's not the Bill Frye car that's winning this race. He's right here in turn 1 with Scott Bloomquist.
There he goes.
Eating dirt and chasing down. Here comes Scott. He's racing inside of him. Here comes Scott. Here he is. He almost had him again. 3 laps to go as they come in. Scott staying to the low side. Here we go. It's door to door, wheel to wheel, really dirt track racing. Bill Frye holds him off again, going into turn 2. Here comes Scott. He slipped a little. He's got back on the pedal. He's trying to pick up the acceleration. He's going fast as he can. But again, Bill Frye keeps going up there, grabbing some weird magic.
White flag
has gone out. Thank you, Jimmy Mosteller. You're right. It's coming down to this, folks. The Havatampa Shootout is racing to the end. Is it going to be Bill Frye that can take the win? We're going to find out here in just a moment. Scott Bloomquist is trying to bring it around, There goes the white flag. The checkered flag is out. Bill Frye has won the Havatampa Shootout at 60 Speedway in Woodstock, Georgia.
Look at these race bands. Can you believe what you're seeing right now?
All the drama, all the action, and I hate to say it, but I think a lot of people want to see Scott Bloomquist really have a battle on his hands, and Bill Frye was just the man to bring it to him tonight.
Okay, pal, that's Havatampa racing, Havatampa style, any way you look at it.
That's what it's about, Jimmy Mosteller. Your dream and the work of the Swims family has culminated tonight in one of the most exciting races I think anyone's ever seen in dirt track late model history. That was an awesome race. We had incredible finish, of course, with Bill Frye coming all the way up. I'm trying to remember where he started, but it was an awesome beginning. We're going to take a look here in just a moment at the winner's interview with Bill Frye, who's won the race tonight. Here they come, the final racing weekends of the season at Dixie Speedway. October 27th and 28th, the Outlaws are coming for the annual Dixie Nationals with time trials, last chance race, and 30-lap main event each night. Then, November 10th and 11th, Havatampa Shootout winner Bill Frye leads a star-studded field of super late models for the 3rd annual Dixie 100. Plan now for Outlaw sprint cars, October 27th and 28th, and super late models November 10th and 11th at Dixie Speedway, 1 mile west of I-575 on Highway 92 in Woodstock, Georgia.
GRT race cars make their mark on every season because GRT builds winners. Championships, track titles, and national events are won by drivers across the U.S. in GRT super late models and IMCA modifieds. GRT builds racetrack experience and winning performance with engineering precision into every inch of every race car, delivering your race team the maximum winning capability. GRT, we build winners.
The name Iski has been associated with winning performance and reliability among the nation's top engine builders for over 45 years. Iski Racing Cams manufactures an extensive line of high-quality camshafts and matching valve train components for all forms of racing: off-road, drag, marine, road race, or oval track. Iski has the cam to match your application, and our specialty is the oval track market. For more on how Iski Racing Cams can help put you in the winner's circle, contact your local engine builder, dealer, or distributor today.
Here they come, the final racing weekends of the season at Dixie Speedway. October 27th and 28th, the Outlaws are coming for the annual Dixie Nationals with time trials, last chance race, and 30-lap main event each night. Then, November 10th and 11th, Havatampa Shootout winner Bill Frye leads a star-studded field of super late models for the 3rd annual Dixie 100. Plan now for Outlaw sprint cars, October 27th and 28th, and super late models November 10th and 11th at Dixie Speedway, 1 mile west of I-575 on Highway 92 in Woodstock, Georgia. On the front straightaway at Dixie Speedway, you're looking at tonight's winner of the 6th annual Havatampa Shootout. That's Bill Frye from Greenbrier, Arkansas. A great win. We're going down to talk to him in just a moment. Remember, our series for the Havatampa Dirt Racing Series this season has been brought to you by Landrum Spring Service, covering the racing spring industry like no one else. By American Motorsports, dirt or asphalt, it's your warehouse for your oval track racing needs. By Iski Racing Cams, Ed Iskandarian Racing Cams, race with the legend. By GRT Race Cars, GRT builds winners, and GRT is the winner of the Havatampa 1995 6th Annual Shootout. And by the Havatampa Dirt Racing Series, they bring great race action to tracks everywhere that are smoking to the finish. Now let's go down to the racetrack and talk to our winner tonight, Bill Frye.
Bill, your name is synonymous with Havatampa Series and winning. And, of course, tonight you've done it here again. Tell us, where was the crucial point in the race for you?
I think the consolation helped me a lot. In the consolation race, I found there was a groove up there, and we came in, we changed the spring on the car and the shock, and we went right back out, and we raced. That's all we done.
You raced from what position did you start?
19th, I think. 19th or 20th, I'm not sure.
From 19th position to number 1 and a winner. Bill, all I can say is congratulations to you. We've interviewed you many times, and this is the happiest time of one of the interviews for me, I know, and I know it's got to be one for you. We're going to look forward to seeing you in this same winner's circle many times more in the future, and especially in 96. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for televising these events and doing such a super job for them. They've really helped racing in late model dirt immensely.
We got up there and charged pretty hard at the end, and thought we had enough there for him, but just right there at the end, run out of the lap. So,
Freddie, great race in anybody's books. Can you tell us about how you made the move from 26th to 4th?
Well, you know, we had a rough time back in the back. We didn't think we were going to get to go anywhere there to start with. But, you know, we got tied up in the slower cars, and we were a little bit quicker than they was, but, you know, we had to make our way through it. Then we got through some of the guys, and, you know, we just made our way on up to the floor.
Incredible racing, and of course Freddie Smith coming all the way from the back of the pack to finish up 4th, but Bill Frye started 20th actually, and is tonight's winner of the Havatampa Shootout. A look here now at the standings. Bill Frye, the winner of the Havatampa Shootout. Behind him, of course, Scott Bloomquist, followed by Jack Boggs in 3rd, Freddie Smith in 4th. Then it was Stan Massey in 5th. In 6th, Terry Phillips. In 7th, Ronnie Johnson. In 8th, Dale McDowell. In ninth, it was Burt Transmission Wade-On Racing Rookie of the Year for the series, David Gibson. In 10th, it was Rick Auckland. In 11th, Marshall Green. In 12th, John Jones. 13th, it was Clint Smith, finishing 3rd overall in the series points this year. 14th, it was Johnny Verdon in the 66 V car, followed in 15th by Darrell Lanigan. In 16th, it was Skip Art. 17th, Herman Goddard. In 18th, Randall Chuff. 19th was John Gill, and 20th was Bobby Thomas. In 21st, it was Andy Knowles. 22nd, Johnny Johnson, followed by Rex Ritchie. Billy Moyer Jr. finished 24th, Mark Martin in 25th, and Wendell Wallace was 26th. A video copy of the 6th annual Havatampa Shootout is available with all the action, plus additional driver interviews and other scenes from the Havatampa Shootout at Dixie Speedway, Georgia. Just $25. Check your money order to the address on your screen. Plus, only with this television offer, you'll also receive your souvenir copy of the Havatampa Shootout program free with your $25 purchase. Only check or money order accepted. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Overnight accommodations provided by the Best Western Frontier Inn in Ackworth, Georgia. Plan your next stay at the Best Western Frontier Inn. And remember, the 96 Olympics are coming next July, so reserve your room now for the Havatampa. Ford Commercial Trucks